What's up, people? Jean Carlos here with the Total Body Training Podcast, where I help you get lean, gain muscle, and build confidence. And today I've got my special guests and my friends and clients. This is Dominique and Brianna.
Hi.
So, in this episode of the Total Body Training Podcast, it's called Teens Who Lift. I'm getting all tongue-tied. It's called Teens Who Lift. And we chose to hang out with two awesome, badass girls who lift, or women, to be more respectful, women teens who lift. And we're going to be talking about them and their experience with weightlifting while they're in high school and their high school lives, what that's like. But before we get started, this episode of the Total Body Training Podcast is brought to you by carbs. Dominique, what's your favorite carb?
Hot Cheetos.
Seriously.
My turn?
Yeah.
Pasta.
Pasta? Okay. All right. So hot Cheetos and pasta. Those are the choices today. Yeah, we have a refined palate here. All right. Cool. All right. So, ladies. So the reason I brought you on is because I want to know about what it's like to be a teenager who lifts. Now, I started lifting when I was a teen, but I wasn't really serious, and I didn't do anything like this. And y'all are way stronger than I was. Y'all are stronger than I was when I was in college, and that's the truth. So I just didn't really know what I was doing. So, but you're all badasses, and you lift hard. The reason that I had them here is because they kick ass each and every workout. They're some of the strongest people that I have at Total Body Training. Hands down, teenage, female, male, whatever, they are some of the strongest, most committed people I have here. And so I really wanted to show our viewers at home what it's like to be a teenager, to be consistent, and to work out and challenge yourself. So, ladies, I guess my first question is, what do you do? I know we started training here, but I know a little bit about you, and I know that you kind of have athletic backgrounds. So you do stuff at school that's athletic. So, Brianna, what's your hobby? What do you do for working out?
I'm a dancer, and I've been doing it my 4 years of high school.
Awesome. And so what kind of dance is that you all do?
I'm on a drill team, so we do more military and hip-hop.
Badass. All right.
I do more soccer, athletic, running. I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I currently do it now.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she looks it. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. And all right, so what's your favorite song to dance to right now?
Probably is the Lemon song by Rihanna.
Oh, that song's good.
Yeah, it is really good.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah, that song's dope. Everybody's covering that song right now. There's like a Drake version. There's
Rihanna's already in it.
Yeah. Well, there's also like one with like Pharrell, right? Isn't it?
Oh, yes, I think so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. And then, tell us a little bit about that. What's it like for you to go out and compete?
It's very fun, very different. I was never a dancer or a cheerleader, so when I went into high school, I was like, let me try something different. And I would say it got me out of my little shy zone, and I'm able to express more of who I am through dancing.
That's cool. So it wasn't like something that you knew you liked about yourself. It's something you kind of
something
found out.
I tried out and I love doing now.
Yeah. Awesome. And then for you? Yo, what was our question?
What was the question?
Oh my God. You look so serious for a few seconds. You're like, listen to me, Dominique. Listen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Teens who left,
I was
y'all.
thinking about more what she said.
It's okay. We were really listening to you.
Yeah,
It was a beautiful story about how you grew as a woman.
Okay.
You found yourself through dance.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like, did that work out for me too? Like, cause I began to play soccer.
Yeah.
I used to be a basketball player and more like track. Mm-hmm. But then I started something new and I started to play soccer because it was more challenging and it was a lot more competition than basketball. Because basketball is just like fun and I kind of want to do more like making my body fit and becoming more stronger. And that's what we do in soccer. We like lift, we make sure that our legs are more stronger. And this is what helped me, like, it motivates me more to become stronger than I already am.
Yeah, so it sounds like you really like a challenge,
Yeah.
is what you like. And what is it about that you just want to get more fit or you want to feel stronger? What is it?
I want to get more fit and stay fit in my future and now. Like, becoming more stronger, it motivates me to, like, stay healthy and become, like, I don't know, one of the greatest women, strongest women in the...
Yeah. So you just want to become one of the strongest women there is out there. Yeah. Go ahead and say it. Yeah. No, it's good to start saying it at like this age, like, because that's how you get there. It's through like saying it and being like, I'm going to work hard on it.
Yeah.
And like living it instead of being like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
Like doing it for fun rather than making like something out of it.
Yeah. And so you would say that like would you say you have fun though, right? In the
I do
process?
have fun, yeah.
But it's like means something to you more than just, what does it mean to you?
Working out?
Yeah.
It means a lot to me, honestly. Like, I love to come in every day to lift.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes my day even better rather than like going to school, not doing anything rather than play soccer. So like, I look forward to like coming after school and then lifting and then just building up my strength.
Yeah, that's cool. And then, what would you say it means to you, Brianna? Like lifting weights, or what does it mean to you to be doing like dance and lifting and things like that?
Well, working out.
Yeah, working out. Yeah.
Well, when I come here, I feel like it helps me clear my head. And like she said, it's also a challenge and it helps you build your strength. I agree with her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. And would you say like, I know like we had a pre-interview talk. I'm going to ask you a question I didn't ask you. Like, do you feel like more confident
Very.
now? Yeah.
Yes, because I feel like I could push myself now because, I didn't come in thinking I would be able to lift how much I lift now.
Yeah.
And as long as I push myself, I know I could probably do anything.
Yeah, it's really cool. So for like you all, like when you lift, do you lift with dance or you just do dance drills? And
We
stuff
do
like
little
that?
5 pounds here and there,
yeah.
but it's nothing serious.
Yeah.
We run and stuff, but it's not really lifting weights.
Yeah, but you all go pretty hard because you're in football or soccer. Football. Yeah, football. So, okay. Now, given that you're both, teenagers, you're still teenagers, there are a lot of things that like girls kind of encounter with, like you're going to get too big if you lift weights and blah, blah, blah. Do you ever hear that stuff from like your people at school, like other teenage girls or anything like that? You want to say?
I definitely do, because when I wear tight-fitting clothes in school, I'm in class and people are like, oh my God, you look really big today. You look really manly. And I'm like, well, I do lift. Like, they don't believe anything that I say. Like, they don't believe that I lift.
Huh. I didn't know people were telling you that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Huh. And it's not as if there's anything wrong with if you want to look manly, but you don't. You know what I mean? You don't have a very, you know what I mean? You have a really slender frame and you have good muscle definition.
Yeah, it's like my shoulders. It's like more of my shoulders that they see. And they're like touching it like, oh my God, like, why are you so like strong, like muscle? And I'm like, they don't believe like the weight that I lift, and they're like, no, you're lying. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, it's really, I do really lift that much. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all over
and they've
Facebook.
seen the pictures and they're like, oh, that's a 25 plate. I'm like, no, it's a 45. It's a 45.
Well, so like the teenage, is it girls that don't believe you or is it guys or both?
It's both. I feel like it's more guys who are like, no way. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's the guys. Yeah, tell me what do the guys kind of do?
They kind of believe that girls really don't go out there and work out. Usually when we do have to go lift, it's because of a sport that we play and it's not because we want to.
Yeah.
So they're surprised when they hear like, oh, you're lifting? Yes.
It's like, why would you lie about that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're just kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And like it's not entirely their fault because like that's what kind of we're taught with society is like boys pick up weights and girls don't. Girls have babies and boys pick, you know what I mean? It's like this like, you know what I mean? Like these gender norms that people have. Do you know what I mean by that? You studied that in school yet? Like these gender norms of like a girl does this and a boy does this that really like affects the way that teenage guy thinks about like what a girl does in her spare time when she's a teenager. So it's really cool that you're all like, no, screw that. Like I lift. And so you don't seem like you're very fazed by it. It doesn't really bother you.
It doesn't really bother me as much. No, well, not at all. It doesn't bother me as much because like I just like the way my arms are looking, and I really don't care what other people's opinions are.
Yeah, that's dope. That's cool. What about for you? Because you know your body's transformed. I mean, you know, have you heard anything like that? Have you gotten that same
once
kind
in
of
a while?
treatment?
Yeah, I'd get like, oh, your arms are looking a little bigger today, but it's usually from the guys, not really the girls.
Okay, and do they mean it like a negative thing or a positive thing?
They're like shocked because you know not many girls come out here and say like, oh yeah, we lift. Like they'll say, oh yeah, we go to the gym, we do a little Zumba here and there. Or we go to the gym and it's not really what we do, you know, lifting here.
Yeah. Y'all seem pretty annoyed with it. Is it annoying when a guy says that to you?
Yeah,
like they doubt you?
because they kind of act shocked, like, you know, like a woman isn't supposed to lift weights or can lift weights.
Yeah. Yeah. And how does that make you feel when a guy acts that way or talks that way?
Usually it's like the more guys that don't lift, like, you know, the really scrawny ones. Or that say they go to the gym and they're like gym fanatics, but they're really not.
What does that say about them?
They are cowards.
Shit. Damn. Yeah. Is your mom gonna care that I'm cursing around you?
No,
Like,
not at all.
Okay,
She does it all the time.
We curse on here all the time. So, yeah. Okay. I have to speak with like special words for teens, like keep it. Okay, all right. So you feel a little bit. You know what I'm gathering is that you feel like, who are you to criticize me and like what I'm doing, and like why are you doubting me? You're not doing anything.
Right, because
Yeah.
every girl is different. Like some girls, they don't like working out, they don't like lifting. They rather like do Zumba and run rather than lifting because they think it's more like a
For
man's job.
No, go
to
ahead.
do it.
You were saying?
No, you can go ahead. I was already done.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty lame, you know. And any dude who doesn't like get that needs to suck it up, you know.
Pretty
It's
much.
just the way that it is. I mean, me personally, I always think it's badass when there are girls, and that's actually why we're interviewing you, because I think it's so cool that you're two teenage girls that are like kicking butt and doing that, you know. Would you say that makes you different than other girls in your classes? That makes you stand out a little bit, that you do that?
Just a little bit, because not many girls lift
Yeah.
for fun.
Yeah.
They don't do it at all. They're not more athletic. The girls that are more athletic, they focus on winning games rather than making themselves like feel challenged in competition with other people.
So it's almost like they want more of the excitement
Right.
of doing it. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So, you know, that being said, I wanted to ask you a little bit about that. So what makes you, and I'll start off with Brianna, what makes you excited about doing dance? Like, what do you enjoy when you go out to dance?
Well, being able to see
right there.
being able to see other people's strengths and see what they're capable of doing, because, you know, you never know what you'll be able to see out here. There are different types of dance and people from everywhere that come out and compete at our competitions. So it's exciting to be able to see what other people can do, because it kind of pushes you.
Yeah.
So.
And what about for you?
It is kind of the same way in soccer. They're coming out with more skills on the field. So you tend to learn off their skills, and then you try to like make it better and show them your skills. It's more challenging. And for me, I like competition. I'm really good at competition. Like, I just love competing against other people to show them that I'm like a lot better than them.
Yeah. Yeah. So you like that kind of like edge, and you're a little bit competitive too, right?
Very, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say in dance, because you never know. You never know if a team is going to be better than you, you know? It's kind of, I don't know how to say it. You don't know what to expect when you go out there. Because one person can do a skill way better, or do a skill that you've never seen before, and it kind of throws you off, because you're like, whoa, like, you know, where'd they learn that at? So I feel like, yeah, what Dom said.
Yeah. So do you feel like, and how has weightlifting affected your dancing?
It's helped with a lot of soreness. So like when we get ready for, football season and all that, we're usually outside in the heat, or we do a lot of more ab work for dance. So before I used to not work out as much or lift, period. So it was kind of like I was so sore, like to the point where I couldn't move the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then after I started working out, it was kind of like a breeze. Like I would get a little sore here and there, but it wasn't as bad. I felt like it was easier in a way.
Awesome. So it just got easier for you because you had conditioned your body. You'd gotten more muscle.
And my body was
like
used to it before it really wasn't.
Yeah. And what about for you?
For the strength in soccer, we need a lot of strength on our legs.
Yeah.
Like in order for like the ball to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So what I had before, I had trouble with like how far the ball goes in the goal. So I was like pretty weak on my legs. And this was before I didn't work out at all, didn't like lift or anything. Mm-hmm. And after I started lifting, coming here to Total Body Training, I became more stronger. And like I would go on the field and I'll like kick the ball and they're like, wow, like, your strength really got, it really got stronger. And I was like, yeah, I've been squatting, but it has helped me become more stronger than anybody else on the field.
Yeah, because having that, I think sometimes, and I've been learning this because I wasn't an athlete. You all know, like I got into training as I worked out when I was a teenager and I lost some weight and stuff, but I wasn't really an athlete. And so I would say now I am as an adult. But, a lot of people are telling me that one of the keys to being a good athlete is having a lot of strength. So whether it's like dance or whether it's playing soccer or playing football, that people tend to focus on like doing like conditioning and cardio too much, and they really neglect the part where they make themselves stronger, because ultimately that's what helps give them speed and velocity, is having that strength and that muscle. And so it sounds like that's really helped you. Would you say you're faster on the field now?
I'm a lot faster on the field because we do more like cardio here. Not just lifting, we do cardio, and it like bumps my heart, like my heart rate even more stronger. So I feel like it helped me a lot.
Yeah, that's badass. All right, so my next question: what do you feel that training has helped you in any other parts of your life? Like I can tell that it's definitely helped you feel stronger and feel more fit. Has it helped you in any other areas of your life?
I feel like it makes me more confident about myself. It kind of, because I'm able to see that if I come out here and not knowing how to lift, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm lifting so much weight, I feel like it kind of shows me that I'm able to motivate myself to do better. So it builds my confidence, and yeah.
It's like the process of learning a new skill maybe makes you feel like a little bit more confident.
Yes.
Do you feel that it makes you more confident when you go out and dance?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And what about for you?
It's more like self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
So like before you're like worried about like not being fit, and you're seeing other people like becoming more stronger and having their bodies right. And when you come here, it's like building, like you feel more fit. And it will help you like in the future, like for me, like military and everything. So it will push more, I don't want to say it, like more.
Okay.
It will push myself more and make me feel better about myself.
Mm-hmm. More confident.
And you're more confident, like pretty much what she said. It's like more confident. It's like being confident in yourself.
Yeah, you feel like go ahead.
And here we do like the new things you teach us. Like you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll never be able to do that. But then I feel like once like you push us to do it, then we know we could do it. Because you're like, okay, yeah, if you could learn how to do it, then we can too. So like she said, it pushes us and it builds our self-esteem.
Yeah, so it sounds like you like the process of like learning something new and challenging yourself. You're really like hungry to do something new, and that's what gives you the confidence. It's like oh shit, like I don't know if I could do this, and then like maybe a few days go by, or maybe during that same class you learn how to do it and you have a victory and you're like, yes, and it feels good. Is that kind of what you're getting at? Yeah, it's awesome. So you just brought up the military. I wanted to ask you about that, and then we'll come back around to you. Okay. All right, so you said, Dominique, I know that your goal is to join the military or the Air Force. Which one was it?
Military.
All right. And so are you going to try to go right after high school, or what's the goal? Tell us.
My goal is to go after high school, to join the military and army. It's like more tougher than any branch there is, like Air Force. Like their boot camp is more like stronger push-ups, running and all that. And I feel like from here, at total body training, like it builds my strength even more. So when I go in the military, I can already be at that level. Yeah. So like it wouldn't be nothing new to me. It would just be like facing more challenges what they have in the military than I already know.
Yeah. So you feel like that's getting you better ready for your career. And what do you want to do once you're in the military?
I want to be a MP, which is a military police. Yeah. So in our academy, like it's more like climbing ropes, and it's like running. It's like more tough. Like it's a tougher job than any military jobs there is.
Are you picking that because it's tougher?
Not really. I just want to face more like challenges. I want to like challenge myself. I feel like I can do it, and other people don't think I can do it. So it's I just want to give it a shot.
Okay. And so, you know, I guess my question with that is why do you want to challenge yourself? Is it that you like the feeling of like learning something about yourself you didn't know, or
it finds me myself like I just want to know that I can do it, so I can be more successful, and you know, I would just feel like confident in myself. It will make me feel more confident in myself.
In anything you do.
In anything I do.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So what's your next step? Or if you don't know, it's okay. Because like, look, I mean, before I get into this, you know, it's no pressure. You could, you know what I mean? You might have like a change of mind in a year or maybe like 3 or 4 years. Because I did. You know, I didn't go to school. As I've told you, I didn't go to college for this. I went to college for anthropology, and you know what I mean? And I did a lot of things. So if you don't know the exact answer, it's no biggie. Okay. But do you know what you want to do next? Okay.
Well, as of now, I am going to join the Air Force. Yeah. So, and in the Air Force, I want to go for the medical field and become RN.
Awesome. Okay, so you were kind of like interning recently too.
Yes, a CNA. A CNA.
A CNA. And what's that?
It's a certified nurse aid.
Do you have your certificate in that? Are you working in that or?
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Trying to wait till I finish school first, since we're almost there.
Yeah, and so you're a year apart, right?
Yes.
Okay, when do you graduate?
We both graduate in June.
Oh, you both graduate at the same time. Okay, cool. Are you going to try to go right after you get done with high school?
Yes.
To go right in?
Right away.
So have you already been talking to recruiters and things like that? Are you excited?
Yes, I am. Kind of don't know what to expect, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm ready.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to the most with joining the Air Force?
Being able to, I guess, explore and see how other people live, and I don't know, just open up to other opportunities.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my mind wasn't set to go to the military, and none of my family is actually in the military right now. So I feel like trying something new. Yeah. Yeah,
you'll be the first ones. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you? Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, I think the question was just like, what, you know, well, you kind of already answered the question when you were talking. Yeah, so you're good. Okay. Yeah, that's I fucked up there. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball there. All right, so ladies, we are going to go ahead and jump into some rapid fire questions. So we're just going to we're towards the end of our interview. Thank you so much for sharing your ideas. We're going to jump into the next part here where I'm just going to ask you some random questions that we ask people here on average, and then I'll ask you some questions that are specific, okay? And then we'll just go back and forth. I'll start with you.
Okay.
All right. Sumo deadlift or conventional deadlift?
Conventional.
Uh-oh. All right, go ahead. Go.
Sumo.
Oh, yeah. All right. Good choice. All right. Why do you prefer the conventional?
I feel like it's more challenging than the sumo, because it's just different than the sumo. It's a lot different. I think conventional is more back, right? And I feel it more on my back, but sumo, I feel it on my quads. And I feel like after like squats, it's like more challenging too, because you do 5 sets of squats and then you do sumo deadlift, and it's like it's a killer. It's a terrible killer.
Okay. All right, and for you?
Sumo, because I feel it more on my legs rather than the conventional.
Yeah.
I feel like I pull more when I do sumo. So that's why it's my choice.
I feel you. Okay. All right. So the next question, and we'll start with Brianna this time. All right. What do you order? And if you don't go here, you can just say I pass. What do you order when you go to Starbucks?
Ooh.
Do you go to Starbucks?
I don't drink coffee, but
It doesn't have to be coffee. Yeah. Do you go when you go?
Sometimes, yeah. I'd say the vanilla bean frappuccino.
That's their go-to. What about you?
Water. I don't drink coffee. I don't
juice
drink,
and shit.
No, I don't get nothing but water.
Okay,
from
good
there.
for you. Yeah, that's good for you.
Well, no, I do.
Oh no, she's calling her out.
I do.
She gets a venti unicorn.
No, I don't drink
frappuccino.
coffee.
Yeah.
Caffeine is bad for you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, I know I like some caffeine. I love caffeine. It's my favorite thing. All right. So next thing. All right. Do you have any favorite shows you're watching right now?
Being Mary Jane.
What's that about?
It's about this doctor who has like relationship problems with her boyfriend.
Okay.
It's pretty. I like it.
Okay. What channel does it come on?
It's not a channel. It's on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix.
But
okay,
it mainly comes on MTV.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's an MTV show.
Right.
Cool. You?
Mine, I just finished it. It's a Netflix original, and it's called On My Block.
What's that about?
It's about high school students. They just got to high school, and it's like showing their experience.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So they just got to high school?
Yeah, like they just got out of middle school, and they're experiencing high school for the first time.
Is it like a teen drama?
Yeah, I would say, but it's really interesting. It's funny too.
Cool. Awesome. Do you have another show you like? You want to say one more?
Orange is the New Black.
Ah, okay. That's
Love
super
that show.
popular.
Yeah. Love that show.
Do you have another one? No, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, you're both busy. You don't need to be watching that much TV. Cool. All right. So, next question. Oh, what are some hobbies do you have any hobbies outside of like sport or anything that I don't know about? Or that people would be surprised to know about you outside of fitness or anything like that? Or anything you like to do?
Not really. Dancing.
Dancing mostly?
Yeah, dancing.
Dancing and running, so that's pretty much like the thing. All right, cool.
Exercising.
Yeah. What's your favorite exercise to do?
Squats.
Squats? That's your
Yes.
thing? Low bar or high bar?
High bar.
High bar. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Mine would have to be deadlifts. I love doing deadlifts.
Do you know what your PRs are? What's your best deadlift is?
205, 210, around there.
210 for her 5 rep max, right?
Right.
Yeah, so we haven't even figured out your 1 rep max. That's a lot. 210, especially at your body
Yeah.
weight. How much do you weigh?
I weigh 131.
Yeah, that's twice your body weight. So that's
Really?
pretty. Wait, 131 and 205? No, that's about like your body weight and like a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. And for your 1 rep max, you could probably go up to like the 250s, I would think, or more. Yeah.
Right, because I do 200 on my 10 RM.
Yeah.
I do like 205, 5 RM.
Yeah, you could pull a lot. All right, what about you? What's your favorite extra? Oh wait, I just asked you. Yeah, so you
the
use squat.
squats.
Yeah, squats. Cool. All right, ladies. Well, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Thank you so much for being on the Total Body Training
Thank you.
podcast. Yeah, I appreciate it. Until next time. Oh wait, do you want to give any shout outs to anybody real quick?
Our mom.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about your mom real quick, about how that, I'm sorry, we're going to extend it just 5 minutes. So their mom is really awesome. Their mom is really, really strong. We can't like not mention this. She's one of the strongest women here, definitely in the top 3 strong women, including them. I'd say like the top like 5 strong women here. Tell us about your mom and her training.
Well, first of all, she got us into lifting. Well, our mom, she really motivates us because she does lift heavier than us. Well, right now she lifts around the same as you, right? So she kind of pushes us because when we see like, oh, if our mom can do it, we sure can. You know, we're young. Not only that, but she is.
Calling your mom old?
No, she's not old. She is young.
Yeah,
but
your mom is young. Yeah,
she's very young. But I feel like she pushes us because we see how much weight she can do. And we're like, whoa, yeah, we can do that too. If our mom can, we sure can. Want to say something?
As well as me, she loves challenges too. Like if she sees somebody else do it, she's like, oh, I know I can do it. If you can do it, I can do it. And I'm like, yeah, Mom, keep that motivation. But I love working out with my mom. Like she's a character, and it makes everything more fun. And especially if we lift the same, she's like, yeah, we can lift more, and it's like more challenging. She loves challenges.
Yeah. Yeah, your mom's also very verbal when she lifts.
Cusses, screams.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Do you ever do impressions of your mom? Like lifting? Can you do an impression of your mom right now?
You love doing impressions. Come on, Brie.
Yeah, I can't.
Whenever she lifts, what sound does she make? You know the sound that she makes when she lifts.
So much deeper. Like she looks at the post like on your page and she's like, I don't remember doing that face. Or she's just a character.
Oh.
That is her.
What is the sound that she makes? I know you know the sound.
There's a sound she
There's
makes.
a
I know what
sound
you're talking about when
she
she lives. Yeah. But we love that. We like,
Yeah.
you know, this isn't like Planet Fitness. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You can make noise and stuff like that. It's
I
cool.
feel like everybody's more comfortable here.
Yeah, like rock.
Yeah. Yeah, she really kicks butt. Like, I have to say that, like, watching all three of them work together is really cool. They all kind of focus on each other, and they all kind of, like, sit. I notice that sometimes, like, you'll be like, hey, like, you'll say to each other, can you watch me do this? And, like, I feel like that really helps you, like, when you work together like that. And I would say that that's probably part of the reason why you're so successful is because you all challenge each other. You know, you're not like alone, kind of like, I don't know, you know, so you've got this like really awesome role model. That's awesome. All right. Did you I feel like you had a thought? You're done? Okay. All right, people, this is going to be it for the Total Body Training Podcast. Until next time, peace.
Peace.